Welcome to CuraCash Academy, your personal finance ecosystem for learning, applying, and transforming your financial life. What if you could divide your entire monthly income into just 3 simple numbers: 50, 30, 20? That's the idea behind one of the most popular budgeting frameworks in personal finance, the 50/30/20 rule. It's simple, it's easy to remember, but there's one important thing you need to understand. It won't work perfectly for everyone. Today, I'll show you how the 50/30/20 rule works, where it can help you, and when you should adjust it to fit your real financial life. Let's get started. The idea is simple. Take your after-tax income, the money you actually have available to spend, and divide it into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and financial goals. Let's use a simple example to see how this looks in practice. Imagine your take-home income is $1,000 per month. Using the 50/30/20 rule, the math becomes very clear. 50% would be $500 for needs, 30% would be $300 for wants, and 20% would be $200 for savings and financial goals. Simple enough. But now we need to understand what actually belongs in each category. Your needs are the expenses required to maintain your basic life and financial obligations. This is the foundation of your budget, covering the essentials you cannot do without. Think about things like housing, basic groceries, utilities, essential transportation, insurance, healthcare, and your minimum required debt payments. If you remove this expense, would it seriously affect your ability to live, work, or meet an important obligation? If the answer is yes, it's probably a need. But be careful, just because you pay for something every month doesn't automatically make it a need. A subscription you've had for 3 years is still not necessarily a need. Your budget doesn't care how long you've been paying for something. It cares about its purpose. Now we get to the more enjoyable category: your wants. These are things that improve your lifestyle but aren't essential to maintaining it. It's the part of the budget that lets you enjoy the fruits of your labor. This includes eating out, entertainment, streaming services, non-essential shopping, premium upgrades, hobbies, and leisure travel. There's nothing wrong with wants. A good budget isn't supposed to make your life miserable. The goal isn't never spend money on yourself. The goal is to know how much you're spending. One small purchase doesn't usually destroy a budget, but dozens of small, untracked purchases can. By giving your wants a dedicated space, you stay in control while still having fun. The final 20% is where you're preparing for your financial future. This is the engine that drives your long-term security and freedom. This could include building an emergency fund, saving toward financial goals, investing for the future, or paying debt faster than the required minimum. Think about it this way: the first 50% takes care of today's necessities, the next 30% helps you enjoy today, and the final 20% helps take care of tomorrow. That's what makes this framework useful. It forces your future to have a place in your current budget, rather than just being what's left over at the end of the month. Now we get to the most important part of today's lesson. What if the 50/30/20 rule doesn't work for your specific situation? Let's look at a more realistic scenario for many people. Imagine someone earns $2,000 after tax. According to the rule, their needs should be around $1,000. But what if their rent alone is $800? Add groceries, transport, and utilities, and suddenly their needs are $1,400. That's 70%, not 50. Did they fail? No. The 50/30/20 rule is a guideline, not a financial law. Your cost of living, household size, and location all matter. Someone might realistically need a 60/20/20 budget or 70/20/10. What's important is understanding the principle: necessities, boundaries, and allocation. So how do you use this rule properly? Don't start by forcing your expenses into those 3 boxes. Start by discovering where your money is actually going right now. Take your monthly expenses and put each one into one of those 3 categories: needs, wants, or future. Then calculate your actual percentages. Maybe you discover your needs are at 62%. Now you have useful information to ask better questions. Instead of feeling guilty, ask, can I reduce some wants? Are any of my supposed needs actually wants? Can I gradually move my savings from 10% toward 15 or 20? You're not trying to win a mathematics competition. You're trying to improve your financial position. Now it's your turn. Take your monthly after-tax income and write down your expenses from the last month in those 3 categories. Don't change anything yet. First, just look at the numbers. Maybe you're close to 50/30/20, or maybe you're nowhere near it. That's okay too. Ask yourself, what is one realistic change I can make next month? Small improvements matter. A budget that you can actually follow is more valuable than a perfect budget that exists only on paper. The 50/30/20 rule is a starting point, not a commandment. Use the framework, study your real numbers, and adjust it to your life. If you found this class useful, like this video, subscribe, and follow CuraCash Academy. Download the CuraCash app to start taking control today. I'll see you in the next class. CuraCash Academy. Turn what you learn into action. Like, subscribe, and keep learning.